The Sounds of Japan. Hey, what's going on? Hi everyone, welcome to the Sounds of Japan. I am Shin, DJ tour guide and your buddy on this adventure through Japan. This channel is all about Japan. As a tour guide, I'll be bringing you hard-rocking story, my personal experience inside the tips, and all the cool stuff into about Japan. So turn up the volume and stay with me to the end. Alright, folks. Today I'm gonna change a little bit concept. So pull up a chair, grab your coffee. Because today I'm gonna share a little behind the scene story, the origin story, if you will, of how I became a tour guide. Once upon a time, I was working at a travel agency in Tokyo, specializing in ski and snowboard tours. Japan's powder snow, yeah man, world-class stuff. Life was busy but fulfilling. I had a great teammate, good vibes until, well, pirate twist. The company went bankrupt. Why? The president, who also happened to be a friend of mine, racked up huge debt and missing company funds. Oh my goodness. Suddenly jobless, I bounced between security guard gigs and other jobs to make ends meet. Then came 2020. Yes, COVID hit. The world shut down. Travel, entertainment, completely off the table. I was told to stay home and weirdly enough, I like it. It felt fresh. Staying home gave me time to think, a lot of time. I started asking myself the big question: what do I really want to do with my life? Who do I want to be? One day, I decided enough was enough. I launched a YouTube channel and signed up of online English classes. Slowly but surely, those ideas, days, tunes into creative, productive work. Then, as the pandemic started to fade, tourists began trekking back into Japan. That's when I thought, wait, maybe there's something here, English plus travel. This could be it. So I started job hunting in the inbound tourism field, excited and hopeful. But reality hit hard. The job market was brutal. Companies posted jobs, alright, but getting hired, a full different story. I must have applied to 20 companies. I wrote resume after resume. Tailored each one. I thought, okay, just give me the interview. I shine. But guess what? Not a single interview. Just a stack of a rejection email. Maybe it was my age, my education, my low TOEIC score. Who knows? All I knew was I wasn't giving up. You know, there might have been jobs out there. Jobs that had something to do with English plus travel, in theory. But deep down, I knew they weren't what I really wanted. And let's be honest, doing work you don't care about just to pay taxes, man, that's what had me spiraling it. I started wondering can I really keep my motivation when I'm not doing what I love? And then, one day, in a bold and slightly dramatic burst of frustration, I shouted my personal declaration to the universe. Japanese company a crap! I'm done with corporate life. Now, was that just me being overdramatic? Maybe, okay. Probably, but still, something inside me snapped into focus. The fire that I've got no choice but to make this work energy I started fulfilling everything I did. So, there I was working part-time as a security guard by night and by day. I was out in the street, camera in hand, hunting for YouTube gold. Interviewed tourists, practiced my English, and tried to figure out what content would click. And then it happened. In one of those casual tourist interviews, just doing my usual thing, something changed. I didn't know it yet. But the moment was about to shift everything. I'm out there doing my usual, talking to random tourists on the street for my YouTube channel. That day, I was chatting with this young guy from Germany. Great vibes, good English, all smooth, and then, boom, out of nowhere, this other guy woke up and starts listening in. The guy was, his name, Kenneth. Now for work. I had no idea at the time, but this chance encounter with Kenneth would end up chatting the whole course of my life. And here is the kicker, that Germany tourist I was interviewing. Yeah, he was Kenneth's client. Because Kenneth, he was a freelance tour guide. I was ready to wrap up the chat, thinking, I'm probably interrupting the paid tour. But Kenneth smiled and said, now keep going, this is fun. So I did. We kept the combo rolling. Afterward, Kenneth turned to me and said, so what exactly are you doing out here? And that was my cue. I gave him the short version of my post-corporate midlife crisis turned YouTube journey. He noted the pool is out a business card like a movie scene and said, let's grab coffee sometime. Now, real talk? I didn't believe a word of it. I mean, come on, we've all heard let's meet up before. But hey, I had nothing to lose, so I followed up. Turns out, Kenneth was an American, married to a Japanese woman, and had been living in Japan for 8 years. He wasn't working for any company. He was totally independent, running his own tour, managing his own clients, his own scheduling, a true freelance hustler. I was inspired, blown away, and before I knew it, I was tagging along on his tour, soaking it all in. Then, one day he said, wanna run sumo and culture tour together? And just like that, my tour guide career was born. Crazy how life works, huh? One interview turned into a new path. Stay tuned, because this ride is just getting started. And so from that day on, Kenneth and I began building something real. Our very own small tour. What started as a small collaboration soon grew into a full of adventure. Season by season, spring, summer, fall, and winter. We crafted a unique experience for travelers from all around the world. With each tour, I learned, grew, and found my rhythm. Before I knew it, this job, being a guide, became more than just work. It became my passion, my calling, something I love more than anything I've ever done before. And now, as I wrap at this story, I want to leave you with just one word: resourcefulness. No matter where you are or what you are chasing, may your passion take shape, and may your love for something turn into something real. Keep going. You never know what chapter's waiting next.
Memories turn to smoke, fragile like the past. Silence, words I choke.
Needs a language of beauty, elegance, and grace. Each sound is soft, its rhythm smooth, and within each phrase lies a deep sense of respect and kindness. In this corner, I'll introduce a short Japanese phrase each time, explain its meaning, and in the end, we will say it together. A little moment of learning, a little journey into the heart of Japanese languages. Ready? Let's begin. Today's word is すみません。ごめんなさい。申し訳ありません。失礼しました。All of these are different ways to say I'm sorry in Japanese. They are used in different situations depending on the level of politeness. Okay, more detail. すみません meaning excuse me, I'm sorry. ごめんなさい meaning I am sorry. It's more like a conversational or it's a casual situation. 申し訳ありません is I sincerely apologize. More use business and formal situation. And last one, it's 失礼しました. It's I was rude. Pardon me, excuse me, something is happened and rude it. And to leave there, say 失礼しました. For example, when I left that situation, say 失礼しました and go back. Yes, all of these could be working. So maybe first and second, it's a more like a casual situation, be friendly. And third one and fourth one, it's a more polite, it's more business scene. That is could be work. Time to practice together. Are you ready? すみません。ごめんなさい。申し訳ありません。失礼しました。What did you think? If you are interacting with Japanese people, it's really helpful to quickly say words of apology and thanks. That's my personal advice from years of experience in Japan. How was it? I hope you enjoyed it. From now on, I'd like to share more about Japan through my own stories and experiences. Before we finish, let me tell you one last story from a recent trip to Kyoto. There is a very old street called Pontocho. It's about 500 meters long. In the evening, many geisha work there. A lot of tourists from other countries come to see them. That day, I saw two different groups of tourists watching a geisha. The first group followed her very closely. They held their phones up and took pictures while walking behind her. It looked like they were about to touch her. The geisha looked scared and uncomfortable, of course. But she didn't say anything. She just kept walking quietly. The second group acted very differently. When the geisha walked by, they stopped and gave her a small bow. The geisha smiled and bowed back with beautiful manners. You can probably guess which group made a better impression. Kyoto is a place where good manners are very important. I understand that people want to take pictures, but chasing a geisha like a paparazzi is very rude. When I saw the second group, I felt happy. I was thankful for their respect. The word, I will tell you, good manners can teach others. They help make everyone feel more comfortable. Let's all try to be like that second group and create more kind of respectful moment together. Thanks for listening. Alright, see you next time. The watchword is the Sounds of Japan. Bye bye.